The more I study the Bible, the more I better understand the verse that tells us to first look at our own eyes before we try and clear out the eyes of our brothers. Because while we are trying to clear out a speck out of another person's eye, in our eye is a log. There are times where we have read a verse in the Bible and we find ourselves in a situation where somebody is going against that word, and we are quick to reprimand them using the word, but we cannot use the same word and apply it to our own lives. I would like for us to get to a place where we first allow the word that we read and the word that we want to preach to others, we allow it to first convict us. And it's not to say that you first wait for yourself to fall into sin, you wait for yourself to commit sexual immorality, or you wait for yourself to begin lying or manipulating other people or whatsoever. That's not what I'm saying. But that word, if you haven't done all of those things, that word that you have read and studied should help you to not want to do those things. It should, we can sit somebody else and teach and preach to them about the dangers of anger according to the word, or preach to them the dangers of unforgiveness, the dangers of sexual immorality, whether it's fornication or adultery, whatever it may be. Before we take the word of the Lord and we teach it to somebody else, let it be found in us. Let it convict us, so that should we come to a situation whereby we are faced with circumstances that lead us to have to decide whether to give in to our lustful nature or to stand firm on the word in which we believe, we know that there is no way that one could allow their lustful nature to take control. There's no way a lie could slip out of your mouth simply because you understand the dangers that come with you doing those things. So you would rather do what you know to be right, and in so doing you are then not causing the word of the Lord to be of no effect to the people that you are preaching to the people that you are trying to correct using the word of God. You know, we often at time don't apply the word to ourselves, but are very quick to apply it to other people's situations. And in so doing, we then leave people sitting at a place where they hear the words that we say to them, yet when they look at our lifestyles, their lifestyles don't match the word that we preach. And that is dangerous, because we then cause the word of the Lord to be of no effect, and we cause those people that we are trying to either win over to Christ, or we are trying to bring back to Christ, those who have backslid or what have you, we cause them to not want to come, because why go when the same person who's trying to pull me into this faith is living the opposite of what they are preaching to me? It's like what Paul says to Peter: why are you trying to get the Gentiles to be like the Jews when you yourself are acting like the Gentiles? What then will entice those people to want to change their lives when your life is no different to theirs? So before we open our mouths, and whether it be on social media, or amongst a group of people, let us be sure that what we are about to speak of can be found in our own lives.